Hi, welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Welcome back for those who subscribe and follow me. Great to see you. For those newbies, welcome. Be sure you hit like, share, subscribe so you can be updated when I put out new material. What else? Links are to pretty much everything below. If you have any questions about the card decks I use, Spirit has me use a lot, and it's just too much to list, and the combinations are different every time. So just drop me a line if you want to know what I'm using, and I'll be happy to fill you in. So this reading is for mid-December 2021. It's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get started. So we go to the Numerology Deck, and we have two cards that popped out. We have self-love, and we also have love partnership, and it's a 7 and an 8. So I found that interesting because it's like a stepping stone. You are being asked this month in the chaos and hecticness of the holidays for many of us to be sure you're taking time for self-love, using kind words to yourself, not stressing out too much, taking time, quiet time for yourself to recharge. And that's been kind of a bit of a theme this December so far, so it makes sense. The love partnership is part of self-love. It is the love you have for yourself, the relationship you have with yourself, the kind words, the things you do that are kind for yourself. It is also talking about love partnerships you have with others, family members, friends, significant others, partnership, or spouse. So to focus in on being kind, being loving, at this time and building stronger relationships with that kind of bond through love, through compassion. Bottom of the deck, we have personal growth. And I got that it's from love and compassion is part of how you encounter or take on challenges, daily challenges. And that's part of your growth. Is expanding, is a heart expansion. So that's kind of what that's relating to. We also have messages from the universe. This is the card, what it looks like. And it says the great thing about material things, those you have and those you don't, is that they never lie about what you've been thinking. What a relief, huh? Thoughts become things, the universe. So this has been kind of a bit of a theme also in December as we close out 2021 and are getting ready for 2022, is the awareness and mindfulness of your thoughts, your words, and your actions, and making sure that they are loving, because it is how we are all interconnected. And so when we put out things of a positive nature, of a loving nature with compassion and kindness, the law of polarity, that's at a higher frequency. So the law of polarity brings us things more of a higher frequency. Also, because we're interconnected, it sends that out to everyone else. And so the more loving and kind we can be, the more that becomes the guiding principle. So that's really important, especially as we go into 2022. Bottom of the deck, we've got a kind of a sunrise, and it says something wonderful is happening for you right now from the universe. This shift, this change from 2021 into 2022, the good things are coming. Why? Because we're manifesting that. If that's where our mindset is, that's what's coming in. So hold that thought, as they say. We also have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. What a wonderful confirmation. And it kind of goes back to that last card as well. So blessings of all kinds. Today it's windy, but I kind of like it. It's a change, but the sun is out. It's a blessing. I love the weather. I actually am looking forward to the rain too. I got up this morning. I had a wonderful breakfast. I had a great conversation with a family member. Those are blessings. They're all good things. There are other things that are blessings that are bigger, that are of other, their nature is different, but some of the biggest and best blessings are the time spent in nature, the time spent with others that you care about. And those things they're not things, materialistic things, they're intangible things. Bottom of the deck, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. You are getting ready for this next journey. And that's what some of the readings talk about this month, is that we're clearing out, we're finishing up, we are getting ready for new beginnings in 2022. And normally it is a new beginning, right? It's a new year. But from a planetary state of mind, from a frequency of the universe, it's definitely, things are changing for the better, and we are headed in the right step. So do not go into fear. Empower yourself with positivity, with adaptability, with, you know, compassion, love, and kindness. And that's going to help bring in these many blessings. But it's also, we've got this. We may not know where we're going, but he's got a lantern. He's got his higher self, his soul, he's got divinity that is helping guide him a step of the way. So trust in that. Express your creativity. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Creativity isn't just art. It's creating your thoughts. It's creating those things you want to do, experience. Everybody's is creative. It's just, we're all creative in our own way. Some of us make things, like I make jewelry, gemstone jewelry. Some of us are creative with our words. Some of us are creative with math, or, you know, how they treat others, the care they give to others. They're asking you to express your inner creator, and that can be just your thoughts. So express positive thoughts, creative thoughts. Dream the new world into being how you want to see it. That's being creative. That's a co-creator with God, with the universe, with source. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. You came to this planet for a reason. Not everybody comes here. It's a very hard proving ground. So you are considered an Earth Angel. We all are. We're all doing our part to make this planet a better place. So it's all good. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Staying the course, following your inner guide, your inner compass, your inner light, right? Persevering. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Honesty, your integrity. Those are the foundations of your thoughts, and then your words and your actions. So you want to make sure you're standing in integrity, standing in your truth, your honesty, and persevering with that. Wholeness. That is part of this personal growth energy that's winding out this week, but it's going to be carrying over into the next year. So what does wholeness look like for you? What does that feel like for you as a human being, as an individual? What does your life look like when it's whole? Not just how you feel, but, you know, how do you envision that or picture that? Authenticity, which kind of goes back to the integrity, to the honesty, being your authentic self, being your true self. What lights you up? What inspires you? What makes you feel good? We've got messages from Gaia, Mother Earth, and it says, crystals of Gaia. All crystals are benevolent. Many of you can feel them speak to you. That's why so many of the crystals want to go home with you. Celebrate your crystal collection. So for some of you, you may have an affinity, like I do, for gemstones or crystals, and they carry a unique frequency. And for me, the jewelry that I designed on my website, which is listed below, I only use gemstones. And so each gemstone has certain properties it's known for. It's what we call metaphysics. And they've been used for millennia for healing, meditation, all kinds of things. So the ones you're drawn to for a certain reason. They have healing type of properties to them. And I don't mean just physical healing. I mean, it could also be like they help with focus, they help with strength, courage, whatever it is for you. So the pieces that I designed, I am divinely guided, and I never know till I start what stones and combinations of stones I'm to use, and then what they're engineered, because I get that guidance on the pattern, and the frequencies they carry. And the necklaces I make are the same way. They're one of a kind. I don't duplicate things. But for some of you, crystals may bring you joy. They may help. This is selenite. I use this with my readings because it helps with clarity, sometimes in channeling the messages I'm getting from source. It has other properties too, helping you connect with spirit when I have to channel spirit. But however you look at it, what crystals do you enjoy for some of you? And whether you carry one in your pocket, you have a little space at home, windowsill, you put it on, or it's maybe in the shape of something else. Crystals may be of interest or assistance to you at this time. We also at the bottom of the deck have Return to Gaia, Return to Mother Earth, and it's Master number 33, which talks about co-creating and collaboration. Returning to the knowing of the indigenous, where Gaia has a face and a personality, allow yourself to receive the alliance with Gaia that exists for you and deepen your connection with the planet. So as we finish out this year, we move into the new year, what can you do to help with your connection to the planet, helping the planet? Maybe it's a small change. Maybe you reduce your use of plastics. Maybe if you're able to, maybe you're going to start a compost pile. Whatever that is for you, or maybe you take a part of a street or a road and you gather up the trash. Whatever that is for you, you're being encouraged to reestablish your partnership with Mother Earth and help her. Cutting down on waste, cutting down on overusing, finding alternative ways of doing things. So keep that in mind. We also have dance. And it says, when we ask for guidance, take action, and put our faith in an outcome we can't yet see, we've begun to dance with grace. So that is what we're being asked to do is, as this new beginning starts, what actions or things can you do that are going to co-create and help assist, not hinder, but help assist outcomes for yourself, for the planet, for humanity? Honor. Care for your soul, honor the divinity within you by practicing extreme self-care. Self-care has come out, I think, almost in every reading this month. So be sure you're taking time. Maybe that's one of the new things you're going to begin for 2022 is practicing regularly self-care during the week. Mirror says, learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. Now, that doesn't mean you have to like them. That doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but they were created just like you were to be here at this time. So we're all connected. It doesn't matter who they are, what they're like. We are all connected. And it is important to understand that and to send them love and light and have compassion for everyone, because everyone's on their own path, their own journey, and they don't all look the same. We each are like a weird combination of variables that are all different. So have compassion, especially around the holidays. Although on one hand, it's like really wonderful and loving and kumbaya, it also creates a lot of stress and anxiety. People sometimes their patience is less. So keep that in mind. Bottom of the deck, we have silence. And it says, be still. A daily practice of silence bears gifts, a heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and a profound feeling of connectedness to all living things. So take time each day to pray, meditate, get in nature, yoga, whatever you got to do. But that's being encouraged to help facilitate this compassion for each other, for humanity. We also have Moonology. The answers you need are coming. So you're going in the unknown, you're not exactly sure what's going down, but they are coming, the answers. So that's always encouraging to me. And the bottom of the deck, nothing is yet set in stone. You have free will. Other people have free will. So, that's why you have to stay in the flow. You have to stay present, adaptable, because just because you set something in motion doesn't mean there isn't what I call a monkey wrench, because someone else, they have their intentions, and depending on how they're connected with that, you don't know. So nothing is set in stone. It also tells me that you're allowed to change your mind. Just because you were raised to believe a certain thing or do something a certain way does not mean you have to always do it that way, just because that's the way it's always been done. Okay, well, maybe you want to do it a different way for whatever reason. That's okay. So know that things aren't set in stone. The last messages I have for you for mid-December, we have balance. And this goes back to self-care, taking time to meditate, having it helps you create balance in your life, right? So what that looks like for you, taking time for yourself every day, even if it's 15 minutes, whether it's to journal, meditate, have a cup of coffee in silence, whatever that is for you, you're encouraged to do so. And the last one is cosmic connection. This is master number 11, which talks about our connection with God, the universe, divinity, and new beginnings and co-creating. We're all interconnected. We are all interconnected, and we are connected to the divine because we are all part of creation. So what remembering that and the our connectivity to everyone and everything and the planet, everything that's on the planet is really important. And that is kind of the theme for 2022. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It's great to have you here. If you want to schedule a reading, go to my website. They're an hour long, and you can kind of pick the theme if you like what you want to focus on for your personal growth. But I'd love to do a reading for you and work with you. Or if you want to find a unique gift, one of a kind gift, check it out. Links for my Oracle decks are below, and we'll see you next time, which technically is kind of going to be 2022. So have a wonderful end of the year and new year, and we'll see you next time. Bye.